into my bones. Take me out and fill the hole. Tear me apart.